should, in theory, solve our problems.
In theory.
You're impressed, aren't you?
I mean, it is what it is.
All right, dude. You gonna win tonight?
We're gonna give it our best shot.
Nah, I want to hear you're gonna win.
Yeah, we're gonna win tonight.
You got him.
Here's your smallmouth.
Put him in there. Good grief, Bear. Get out of there. Thanks for that, buddy. Well, what's up, guys? It's Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and the pond project continues. Bringing DJ over for a look. Been a while since you've seen the pond.
It has.
You haven't even seen the destruction and chaos.
No.
The good news is, it's 12:30. Cody and his pond construction partner got here early this morning. I didn't get to video anything of them pulling the pipes out, repacking the ditch, doing all that stuff because we had to go to a funeral. Earl, get up here. You're not allowed to run off. You get muddy. I didn't get to video any of that, but our concrete contractor is here. So they've already got the ditch refilled, repacked, got everything in there good, I hope. I didn't get to see it. But the concrete contractor's here. They're already setting up forms. We're fixing to be pouring concrete soon for a new concrete spillway. So maybe you can kind of get the idea, get the gist of what we're wanting to do. So basically where that board is right there is going to be the width of the spillway, and there'll be a concrete apron that goes down. They're still drawing water out of the pond right now, but this will all be flat across here, and then it'll angle up on both sides so that you can drive across it. You're the problem, huh?
Not today.
What's the matter, Bear? You don't want to go swimming? Well, we're still letting quite a bit of water out. You can see the line and the duckweed here, how much they've let out today. So really just a few inches, but there's a lot of water actually flowing out. But the main thing is we got to bring it down enough so that when they get ready to pour concrete on that edge where that board is right there needs to be dry, and they need to be able to dig down. So what he's going to do, where that 2x12 is right there, he's going to dig down 12 to 18 inches, kind of make it like a thickened edge, almost like a footing, so that water can't eat underneath that, and it'll be a couple feet below the actual water line when the pond's full. So should, in theory, solve our problems.
In theory.
You're impressed, aren't you?
I mean, it is what it is.
You're impressed with my pond, aren't you?
Well, I love the pond. I do. I like the pond.
I feel like there's a but.
Money. What's the but?
But money.
But money.
But honey. But honey. It's a beautiful pond, and this will be worth it.
It was pretty before it happened.
Yeah, well, it's going to be better. More gooder.
I agree.
More gooder. Yeah, the concrete's a expensive little project, and a lot of folks said your pond contractor's to blame. They should have to pay for every bit of it. I'm like, well, there's a huge difference in the spillway pipe and what I wanted to do instead of the spillway pipe, because they could have just put the pipe back in, poured some concrete around it, and called it good. But I wanted something that was more gooder. I needed more of an insurance policy. Okay.
Yeah.
So this concrete spillway is an insurance policy.
Okay.
And I've always told you, you're very beautiful out here in the sunlight. Like an angel glistening.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's not about the money. You're very pretty. You're very pretty.
Thanks.
Yeah. And Earl loves the pond. Earl and Kelsey were in the house when we drove off on the buggy.
They were.
I said, I'm leaving them in the house so they don't get muddy. Because I get comments all the time about, how do you keep your dogs so clean? They seem like they should be muddy all the time.
Well, Kelsey's low maintenance. Earl's the problem.
Kelsey's not low maintenance.
Well,
she's easy to keep
her-
clean, but
that's what
she
I
is
mean.
not low maintenance.
Her body is low maintenance.
That guy is not low maintenance.
No, which is why he looks like he does.
I have his butt shaved off
Yeah.
because nobody else likes to bathe him.
No, he's got a lot of hair.
And he likes chasing frogs.
Yep. Your daughter didn't get the memo.
Thanks for that. All right, quick update. It's been a few hours since you last saw me. DJ and I had to leave and go do our summer merch launch. We did a live stream on YouTube and Facebook and all that. All of our new summer stuff is all live on the website, armstrongholdstead.com. DJ launched a bunch of different stuff. My wife handles all of our merchandise stuff. It's her thing. She's phenomenal at it. She does a great job. A lot of cool new designs. We got some of Houston's new stuff out. Some new hats, new t-shirts, shopping totes, cups, tumblers, all the things. So we did that. And the concrete guys got most of their forms set while we were gone. So I think this kind of gives you guys a little bit of an idea of what we're doing. All that's formed up over there. So it'll be sloped over there. We've still got to do some dirt work. Take some of this out over here to slope this up. Bear, did you stay around and supervise all day? They do a good job? You don't say much, do you? Anyways, so this has got to be cut down a little bit. We'll take skid steer, excavator, whatever. Cut that down. So slope down over here. It'll be flat, 6 feet wide there. And then you can see the slope that'll go down the entire back side of the dam. And there's still water running out of our emergency spillway over there. It's been like that all day. First thing this morning, Cody cut that spillway a little bit deeper to release some water. And it's been draining non-stop all day. So it'll be down. We're going to, basically the plan, I'm filming this on Friday at 5:45 p.m. You can see where the water level's at. We're supposed to pour concrete at 8 o'clock Monday morning. The concrete's already ordered. It will be here at 8 o'clock Monday morning. So we need to get the water level down a little bit more over the weekend. And then they'll be able to dig this out a little bit. They're going to dig down several inches, maybe 12 inches or so. Kind of think of it like an upside down curb to go down into the pond dam. And then obviously, water levels probably up here somewhere, normal water level. So it'll be quite a bit of concrete underwater. But then as the pond fills up, it'll flow up and then across the spillway and down there. So there is a plate compactor here today. They backfilled the trench. I didn't get to be here for anything. I missed everything today. We had a funeral to go to, and then we had that merch launch. So we took some good clay material out of the side of the hill over there, backfilled the entire trench. All the pipes are out of the way. They're no longer going to be used for spillway pipes. We'll use them for something else. But they were able to come back in and hit all this with that plate compactor and get it good and packed in here. And now we'll have concrete go over the top of it. So as you can see, we do have a really good game plan for a new, very substantial concrete spillway. And it's going to be perfect. Right here in the middle of the dam, be able to drive across it. I'll be able to drive side by side, pick up, tractor, anything I need to drive across it. Even if water's flowing, it'll all be concrete, so it'll be perfect. We'll have a screen on the front of it to stop the fish from being able to escape, a removable screen. It's going to work good. So, in other news, Houston and I went and fished our little local jackpot tournament last night, little Thursday night bass club thing. It's a short, we start at like 6 p.m. till dark, basically. And we had a 5% chance of rain when we left the house. And it was stormy and cloudy, and there was lightning off in the distance that was scaring me. I almost got off the lake a couple times. But we did pretty good. All right, dude. You gonna win tonight?
We're gonna give it our best shot.
Nah, I want to hear you're gonna win.
Yeah, we're gonna win tonight.
You catch a 6-pounder.
That's right.
Some small ones to go with him.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Watch a boat in front of you. Get him up here, old son. There you go. Flip him in. Good start. We are 11 minutes in. Houston's already lost one at the boat, and this is his second fish. Not a big one, but hey, we need one big one and 4 decent ones. We can only have one over 16 inches, so we can only have one big bass. That's usually where we struggle, though.
It's a good little largemouth, though.
Yep. All right. Old Dad's on the board now. Houston got my fish for me. I flung him in the boat and he went flying, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it is.
It's a good one?
You lost your...
Yeah, I can get another bait. That's no problem. Sweet.
Good fish.
Get his butt in the live well. That's 2 down.
That's 2 down in like...
6:30. 20 minutes. We got 2 in the live well.
That's a good one, too. Stinking kidding me?
Sand Bass King. That's a good one, though. We don't need good sand bass right now, though, do we?
No.
Houston's going for a catch one of everything kind of day. Got your catfish.
Damn.
Hey, we're gonna need you to catch a drum in a little while.
It may happen. It's a good one, man.
Yeah, it's good sand bass. It's just not what we need.
No, not at all.
Well, that happened so fast I couldn't even get it on video.
He's right there.
Did you net him on accident?
Yeah.
Well, we do have 5 fish to weigh in tonight. No giants, but that don't mean can't still win, right?
Right.
Come on up. Come on. A little more. Got it. Nope, you're good.
I can't grab him.
You got him.
Here's your smallmouth.
Put him in there. He got some water in there.
You get that George Houston?
It's arms and arms.
Oh. 5.77. Okay. 4 out of 5's not bad.
I may try to get a picture of as many as I can.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You want a picture, do you?
Yeah.
Think you can hold 4, 2 in each hand?
Yeah.
You got one more in here, Houston. One more. Good job.
Thanks.
Let me see. So unfortunately, we were just a little bit short of winning. I think we had 5.7 pounds, 5 pounds, 7 ounces, and first place was like 8 something. We just couldn't find that one big fish. We caught a lot of fish, caught a lot of bass, probably caught 15 sand bass, which we couldn't get away from them. But those little Thursday night jackpots and those short tournaments like that, you really need that one, at least one big kicker fish, that 4 or 5 pounder to really win those things. And we just couldn't find that big fish. But I think there were 18 boats entered, and I think we finished 8th or 9th or something. I don't know, I'm not sure, but not great, but not really far out of the lead for sure. So Houston absolutely loves fishing those tournaments, and it's a blast. I love that little bass boat that we bought. It's perfect. Great way to spend an evening together, and getting him out on that bass boat. He really enjoys competing bass fishing. He's wanting to do it more, so it's good. But anyways, we'll pick this thing back up probably bright and early Monday morning when we get concrete here and pour this spillway. Bright and early Monday morning, concrete truck is here. They've got all the forms set. Those guys, it's actually like 8 o'clock. The concrete crew's been here since about 6. Got all their forms finished yet. We actually almost got rained out. Yesterday morning, Sunday, we got another inch of rain. So it's a little muddy, and we can't exactly get the concrete truck to the pond or anywhere even close. So our concrete contractor brought in a big pump, and they're gonna have to pump the concrete a couple 100 feet to get it over there. But we're gonna figure it all out.
So make sure that we're level going from that form back here on both sides. And then from here it's going to break back on this side.
Do we have the two right? Do we have the two right?
Just make sure that we're level right there. This one don't have the level on it.
Dogs are trying to figure it all out, aren't they? Y'all jump in there and learn how to pour some concrete. Got your rubber boots on, wore the right shoes and everything.
I'm not awake for that.
Just got out of bed, huh?
Yeah.
Here. Back over this way. At least 2-3 inches of fog, yeah.
Yep. All right. And Bear's still over here supervising. He's like, you fellas better do this right. We don't want to wash it out again. I'm tired of hearing about it.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. Oh, yeah? Oh, was that where he stayed at when he...
And here comes truck number 2. So we're using 2 full loads of concrete. I think it's, don't quote me, but I want to say 4 yards per truck's what he ordered. Anyways, second truck's here. They got the first initial part poured. They're working on getting it. They're working the concrete, getting it the way they want it, and they're fixing to start pouring on the backside slope, the slide down the back of the dam, and having that pump trailer right there came in clutch, because our only other option was to park the truck up in the driveway and use skid steer buckets and go back and forth. But with yesterday's rain, getting an inch of rain kind of made the pond dam wet and muddy, and on that slope with a full bucket of concrete, that would have been incredibly dangerous, way too dangerous. So I'm glad they were able to get the pump truck in here, or pump trailer in here, and pump this concrete over there. I don't know how we would have done it otherwise, because it's crazy. Are they doing a good job, Bear? You approve of their work? Huh? This load's a little too wet, but pour a little, let it set, pour a little, let it set. We're working on it. And by we, I mean they. I'm just here. Good grief, Bear. Get out of there. You have one dog eating everybody's lunch and one standing in the wet concrete. Thanks for that, buddy. What'd you find over here, Bear? You found a snake? Big old chicken snake, huh? You stay away from my eggs. You're a long ways from the barn, but you are an egg thief. I wish you'd just stay over here and eat mice and stuff. That'd be all right. Can you do that for me? You just chill around over here. Stay by the pond. Eat you some frogs, maybe a mouse. Stay away from the eggs and the chickens, okay? We can be friends. Gotta scratch it in there pretty deep. Well, this is gonna take all day. Houston to write his name.
Oh, I just messed up.
You got to do it. Flip that nail over and try it with the sharper end. You went right through Gemma's footprint. Look, Gemma stepped right there. What are you looking for, Kelsey?
Driveway.
It's not the prettiest. Might have waited just a little bit too long. It's a little softer over here, so I just put our last name in 2025. I think Houston putting some handprints down there where it's nice and soft. Jacoby's taking a nap at the house.
Yeah.
Bear left his mark over there. We left a few footprints. But it's setting up, curing. They're going to pull the forms off today.
It's crazy.
And be done. Kelsey loves the pond, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Well, concrete is done. The guys are going to hang out for a couple hours and let this stuff set up a little bit, pull all the forms off, push the dirt up around the edge of the concrete. We are expecting a lot of rain this week. And I feel very blessed to have gotten a concrete contractor here as fast as we did. Casey, the guy in the pink shirt, this is his company. I'd never met him before. Our pond contractors reached out to them. They've used them to build another big spillway on another pond. And the day they called Casey, he was here. We walked around, looked it over, talked it over, got a game plan. He knew exactly what he had a vision of what I wanted. I didn't know how to draw it out. And this, I think, is going to be perfect. We don't have the metal screen on it yet. It will have a metal screen on the inflow ramp to keep fish from going out. Something that's removable, so if it gets clogged up with leaves and stuff, I can pull it out, clean it up, put it back in, no big deal. But I think this will be 1,000 times better than the old spillway pipe was. It was worth a shot. The spillway pipe, it works on a lot of ponds, and in different circumstances, it could have worked on this pond. I think it needed concrete around the inflow pipe, around the front of it. A little bit different setup, and it probably would have held up, but it did have a leak very early on, and I caught it probably a week before it washed out. I've got it all on video and showed where it was draining under the pipe, and that little bit of leak, water's powerful. That little bitty leak turned into a little bit bigger leak, and that 4 inches of rain just was more than it could handle at once. And a new pond with a new dam, and the soil's not really completely settled in place yet. Either way, this one's not going anywhere. That concrete's going to be there until we have to tear it out and do something different, or I'm dead and gone probably. So I think it'll handle a lot more flow, a lot more overflow. We'll still have the emergency spillway ditch on the far side of the dam. I think this will be a heck of a lot better. And we built it so that we can drive across it. We can drive tractors, skid steer, all of our equipment. It's a low water crossing just like what we have in our creek. And this one isn't going to flow all the time, but that pond is still flowing out around the end of the dam in that ditch we cut the other day. So it's crazy how much water this thing holds and how much water it catches. And we're going to get to test it out because they're going to get it all done today. By tomorrow, we can fill in the ditch that we dug around the edge. And if we get those big rains that they're talking about this week, like some of the meteorologists are saying 6, 7, 8 inches of rain this week, we're going to be using our new spillway. So we'll see. So anyways, that's one more project completed on the pond. I do have hopefully soon, do have plans for a dock. I've been working with a local builder to build a dock. I think we'll put it off the dam over there. It's gonna be pretty big, and have a big walkway out to it, and we can put fish feeders on it, lights on it, do all the things. And one thing about this pond is it's going to be a work in progress, a continual work in progress. I've had so many questions about what all we plan to do, what we're going to do. We will be stocking it soon. Now that this happened so fast, our concrete contractor came in. I mean, the ditch washed out last was it Monday night? Yeah, because my anniversary was on Tuesday. So Tuesday we spent most of the day over here trying to figure out what to do. So in less than a week, it's all taken care of, all done. Anyways, we'll hopefully get a dock out here soon. And like I said, it's just going to be a continual project that's going to go on forever. This pond is a huge part of the channel. It's become a huge part of the channel for sure. And we'll be stocking it soon. We were actually supposed to stock it this week. Our original plan was like June 3rd, I think. June 3rd or 4th or something. And we pushed that back due to unknown future problems with the dam. But now that we have a concrete spillway, we're going to have to wait. If we get those 6-7 inches of rain this week, we're going to have to wait another couple weeks for it to dry out to get a truck back here. He's going to weigh like 20,000 pounds, hauling all the fish and water and all the stuff. So we don't want them to get stuck. But that's coming. The dock's coming. A lot of folks have asked about aeration, if we're going to do any sort of aeration in the pond. And I would like to, and I want to. I don't have electricity here, so it's definitely going to have to be solar. I've seen some windmill generated aerators and fountains and things. While there is a little bit of breeze over here, this pond is kind of in a valley. It sits down in between two hills, so it's not the windiest place. So I don't know if we'd get enough wind for a windmill generated aeration system, but there's some decent solar ones out there. But whew, the sticker shock that comes with those is but I don't know, we'll see. So I'm happy. This has been quite the minor setback. It was a major disaster waiting to happen. When that big trench was cut in the back of the dam, I was scared we're going to lose the whole pond and have to start over. And luckily, we really didn't lose a lot of water. We actually had to get water out to pour concrete for the spillway. So should be good there. And I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the future holds for the pond. But anyways, guys, remember, do something today to make somebody smile, because you never know. It just might change the world. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a great day. And as always, we'll see you on the next video.